All right, here we go. Question here. How are you guys doing today? Good, hopefully. All right. Mark, can you please explain in simple terms how all this stuff works? Watch so many programs, manifesting, law of attraction, law of assumption. I get confused so much. No one has put it in a simple term that I can understand. Maybe you can help me. Can you put it in a simple term so I can use this stuff to change my life? Okay, I'll do that for you right now. All right. This is how it all works. Law of attraction, law of assumption, spirituality, all that. Here we go. Listen carefully. When you want something, you have to act like you don't want it. When you need something, you have to act like you don't need it. When you want something, if you act like you want it, the universe will push it away from you. When you act like you need it, the universe will push it away from you. So to manifest, make the law of attraction, law of assumption, all this stuff work, you have to act like you don't want it, like you already have it, or you could get it. You got to act like you don't need it, it's around you, and you can have it. Then the universe brings it back to you. And it comes down to one simple aspect of the mind. It's your subconscious. Here's how it works. In the subconscious, nothing is not there. Everything is there. There's no impossibility. In the subconscious, you have everything. There is no lack. There is no need for nothing. The reason why quantum mechanics. Quantum mechanics says matter or energy are one and the same. 99% of the universe is energy. It's invisible. You can't see it. 1% is matter, physical stuff that you do see. 99% of everything is what you cannot see. And the only way you can bring this stuff in is through the imagination. So in the universe, it says there is no need, there's no lack. So if I want something, I'm going to give you the lack because you already have it. So the universe says, I can't give you what you already have. So the subconscious now is logical and says, well, he has abundance, he has this stuff. Let me give him the opposite, the lack of it, because I don't know what else to do. So when you want to make this stuff work, when you see something, man, I want that car. Man, I want that house. Man, I want to change my life. I want that job. No, 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 no. Can't do it like that. You have to say, when you see what you desire or want, you have to say, okay, there's my house. There's my car. I already have that. I'm going to feel what it's like to have or experience that. Then it comes to you. I mean, I don't know how else. Please, this is the simplest explanation you'll ever hear in your life. And this is everything you've watched over the years. It all comes down to that. Let me repeat it again. Act like you don't want it. Act like you already have it. You will 100% get it. If you act like you need it, you act like you want it, you ain't gonna get it. Laws of physics, laws of mind and consciousness. They work all the time. You cannot change them. You cannot trick them. You can't trick the universe. Work with the universe instead of against the universe. It's all about, someone says feel relaxed. It's all about relax and allowing it to come in. When I see something or you see something you desire or you want it, pretend that you already have it. Visualize you already have it. Your subconscious brings it to you. Look, we have all been programmed or taught backwards. Your brain doesn't work that way. Your brain doesn't work the way I'm showing you. Okay? Your brain works because it's been conditioned for problem solving, and it only works on the 1% of reality. Listen, people, let me show you this. 1933, Werner Heisenberg won a Nobel Prize for showing that energy and matter are one and the same. Actually, Albert Einstein did that. Heisenberg piggybacked on it and showed that 99% of the universe is energy. Listen, energy and matter are one and the same. Energy, the physical stuff you see, guys, is energy. It's just in a different state, but they're the same thing. Just like water. Water, heat, water vaporizes, mist, turns to ice. It's the same thing. It's H2O, but it's just in a different form. Okay? That's the simplest way to understand it. So 99% of everything you see is invisible, is energy. The 1% you're seeing is just because of our limited 5 senses. So you can't operate on 1%, people. You're not going to get it with 1%. In other words, you're not going to get what you want by looking around your physical world with your 5 senses and trying to get it that way. That's 1%. You got to tap in to the infinite 99%. And you tap into that world through your conscious imagination. your feelings, your acting, your playing a role. How do you act like you don't want something and you already have it? You did this when you were a kid. You got to play a role. Go back to being a kid. Kids know how to act. You got to learn how to act. How do I act as if I have something? Here's very simple. Just show you. If I see something I want, I got to say to myself, I can't want that stuff. So what do? I pretend I already have it. How do I pretend? I go in my mind. I see myself having it. I see myself driving it. I see myself with it. Then I ask myself a question. Mark, how would you feel if you have that thing? I said, man, I would feel like this. That is acting, and that is how you want something without wanting it. Voila. Cannot get any simpler, cannot get any plainer than that. Everybody did it. You did it when you were a kid. They taught you backwards. They taught you to get out of your imagination. They taught you to be problem solvers. And they taught you to want and need. And in fact, it's pushing you the opposite way. The universe says, I didn't say this, the laws of quantum mechanics prove this. The laws of neuroscience says this about the mind and the universe, that everything already exists at one point in space-time called the block universe. Time and everything, the past, present, and future, all happening now. Every infinite reality, all happening now. Everything you desire, all happening now. Everything you want, all happening now. Everything you ever want, you're a part of it. You're the particle that makes it. It's all circling you. It's all around you. It's all in you. It's a part of you. You don't have to go and get it. All you have to do is let your subconscious see that you already have it, and it brings it in to your world. So, there you go. That answered your question you asked me earlier. Explain this stuff in simple terms. There you go. Let me repeat it again, because maybe some of you are just joining here. When you want something, you got to act like you don't want it, and you'll get it. If you act like you want it, you won't get it. That's the name of the game. I'll repeat it again. Yes, somebody asked me to repeat it. When you want something, act like you don't want it. Act like you already have it. When you want something, if you act like you want it, you're not going to get it. If you act like you don't want it and you have it, you're going to get it. Simple. Subconscious mind does that. Subconscious mind says, oh, we already have it, because it's illogical. It can't judge. So it's just going to say, oh, we have it. Here's more of it. Subconscious wants to give you more of what you think and feel you have. That's all it works. You operate in your conscious mind, it's not going to understand this stuff. That's how you make law of attraction, law of assumption, da-da-da. All that stuff. This involves changing your mind state. You have to now adopt a new way to view reality, a new way to think. This is not something you do every day. This is new knowledge to many people, because your mind says, this makes no sense. I have to go logical. If I want something, I have to go out and get it. I have to go out and make it happen. No. You're going to go out and create resistance. You're going to go out and not make it happen. Got it? That's the thing about all of this. Bam, bam. You get it? You don't get it. So the name of the game is, you got to up your imagination and your pretend and your act as if game now. You're going to have to act and feel like you already have it. You got to start playing like you were the kid again. Like, you got to use your imagination. And then you will get it. And it pops right into your world in the most miraculous ways. Voila. See how that works? And when you do this, you repeat it over and over. You use your imagination. You repeat over what you want. You feel over what you want. And you do it continuously. And when you do it continuously, it's going to expand. It's going to pop into your 3D world. And then you're going to get to do your thing. Enjoy your life. Create what you want. This is how it works with everything. Think about this, guys. Look. This is everyday life. Remember when you want someone, but they don't want you back? But when you stop wanting them, they start wanting you? It's the name of the game in the universe is the same way. We've all experienced that. Something you really wanted, then you didn't want it no more. Then the thing pops up. You're like, man, I don't want you no more, but it keeps coming to you. But when you really wanted it, it was running away from you. That's the game. That's the game. Yes, same. It's all in my book as well. So if you do that, then everything will come into your life a lot easier and more effortless, because now you're working through your creative mind, your subconscious mind, which is illogical, and it thinks you have it and it brings it to you. That's what they don't teach you. It's the opposite of what they taught you, people. Gotta act, you gotta go. No, they say you gotta go get it, you gotta want it, and you, nope, you're gonna push it away. It's the laws of physics, people. That's how the universe works. So there you go. See you again next time.